Hey, what's up, you guys? Good morning. I just very quickly forced myself to make my bed. To give you a little bit of a life update, I went to Miami last week. I wore heels for like 2 to 3 days straight. Basically, my feet came back fucked up. It's weird because over there, like, I was having blast, so like I didn't feel it, but like when I went to sleep here, and then like I'm a dog walker, right? So I walk a lot, and then like the next day at work, my feet were hurting so bad. My feet usually feel sore, but there's not like pain, you know? And I've been having like painful feet for the past week, and I don't know what to do, and I'm literally considering making an appointment to go see a physical therapist or something, because like this is weird. And it also made me feel like I never want to wear heels ever again in my life, because this pain sucks. I wake up every day, my feet hurt, and it's just like, I don't know, it's like super weird. With my feet hurting and being sick, my mood has just been really low, and to be honest, I've been a little depressed. But today I feel like I want to have a productive day, so let's cut this intro. Let's get the day started, even though I really don't want to. All right, so I didn't really feel like showering yet, so I just did a little lip gloss, eyeliner, and put a hat on because I have to wash my hair today, and I just don't feel like getting in the shower yet. Let's go to the kitchen to make some coffee. What shall we eat today? I think I want a peanut butter jelly. I want something sweet with my coffee. And my PB&J. I'm gonna go watch TV, enjoy this, and then we'll all regroup. Dude, this coffee is hitting so good, and it's making me feel more alive already. Also, I'm watching this movie called The Life List on Netflix, and I really like this actress, Sophia Carson. Like, I just saw this movie yesterday called My Oxford Year that was like super duper cute, and I thought it was gonna be like this like cute rom-com, but guys, it ended so devastating. I was like shook to the core, but I thought it was really good cute movie that made me reflect on life. And I feel like this movie so far has the same vibe. It's very like live deliberately, live your life to the fullest type of movie. So I'm gonna finish this movie, and then we're gonna see where the day takes us. Okay, this is a really good movie, and I really like it, and I'm really into it, but I feel like I'm just tired of laying down, so I think I'm gonna get up and force myself to shower. I put lip gloss, a little bit of eyeliner. As you can tell, my hair is nice and wet. I'm gonna wear it curly today, and we're gonna make my little bed space comfy. Actually, let's move over there so I can kind of just tell you what's going on. As you can tell, my bed is now on the floor. This is because as I was sleeping about 2 days ago, I was laying like this, right? And then I just go bonk. So the bed spring frame thing basically broke, and it sucked because I was like really tired and I was like trying to sleep, and yeah, I basically fell on the floor. So then yesterday I decided to move this little, well, it's big whiteboard over there to just kind of keep track of things in my brain, and I love it so far because like I feel like as soon as like I'm really lazy and I love to be on my bed, and honestly being on the floor has been actually very comfortable, actually much more comfortable than it was on the frame for some reason. Yeah, I love having a little pen there and be like, whenever I think of something, I'll just like write, I'll literally like roll over and like write it down. So love that. I'm gonna make a little cozy Halloweeny section over there. We're gonna do a read with me. I've been reading Dragonflight. Grab a little, I don't know, something to drink, like a little tea, a little water, get cozy and cuddled up. We're about to set the vibe, and we are going to read together for an hour. I'll join you on the bed. Okay, so update. I read for about 40 minutes. I feel good about that. My camera died, so I just like switched positions and read blah blah blah. And as I was reading, I got really hungry, so I think I'm gonna take a little break and see what's in the fridge and eat, watch a little bit more of that movie I was watching on Netflix, and I'm gonna continue reading later, and put my clothes in the wash. So let's go get some food. Dried my hair a little bit too and put a whole bunch of product in it. I'm gonna have mac and cheese and steak. Yum yum. Weird angle, but you'll see why I'm filming from here. Hey, what's up you guys? So I just finished doing my little breather. I finished eating my mac and cheese and watching, well, I didn't finish watching Lifeless, I paused it because I do want to read. But yeah, I have 20 minutes left on my clock, so we're just gonna read for 20 more minutes. Let's begin. all done. I don't know how I feel about this angle, but whatever. So you guys, welcome back. We have just finished reading chapters 1 through 5, I believe, of Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey. I think it's McCaffrey. And that was very relaxing and I was really getting into it. So I wasn't sure how to go about this, but I did decide to make some bullets in case you guys are like interested about what the book is, what's going on in the book and what I've taken away from it, just because I feel like that's kind of fun. That way also, if you guys are like reading this book, maybe if we're like reading around the same chapters or sections, we can also kind of discuss what's going on. Long story short, and I have my little bullets here. Already I feel like there's a lot of action. I feel like the author is really good at creating like this world. Like I could see it really vividly in my head, even though like I got kind of annoyed at first because there are some terms where I'm like, I don't know what this is, like a watchword. I don't even know how to say some of the stuff. Like a watchword I think is like a dragon that's like a chicken basically, so it's like a dragon that can't fly, so they're like seen as lesser than dragons. There's a hold, which is like a castle I think. Then there's like a wire. I'm really bad at pronouncing all this stuff, sorry. Which is like a community of like dragon riders and dragons. And there's a bronze rider, which is like the male leader of all the, I think all the dragons, or a very powerful dragon. And then there's like a gold rider, which is the woman, which is like selected by the queen dragon. So from what I've gathered thus far, the story starts with Lessa, which is our main character. She's basically living in disguise in this castle that's being ruled by this evil villain, Lord Fax. Lord Fax is mean and greedy and abusive, and he has taken control of a lot of the holds, or castles I guess. And I think he has like 7 holds slash castles. I know I keep saying castles because I think hold is a castle, and I just don't like the way hold sounds. I don't know, because yeah, anyways. Apparently Lessa's family gets like killed by Lord Fax, and then he takes over her home slash hold slash castle. So but she like managed to like escape, so she is just chilling in disguise, secretly sabotaging things in this hold just to make things hard for Lord Fax to like just kind of run things. So you know, she's just like out here just sabotaging. Then we have Falar, or Falar, I don't know how to say it, and he is the bronze dragon rider. So this guy's mission is to find a strong woman aka Lessa, to present to the queen dragon, so the queen dragon can then select who's gonna be the queen of the dragons to rule over everybody. So he's like been visiting different holds to see if he can find a strong independent woman. Basically at this hold where Lessa's at, he like senses that something's going on, because he's like, oh, things feel weird here. And I don't know like how he can sense it, or maybe he just notices that things are weird, so he's like, like kind of feels like something's off, like something's just really weird with this hold. So then Lord Fax, evil villain, he announces that his heir is dead. So everyone thinks this is like weird and suspicious, because it basically means that Lord Fax is going to continue to be the ruler of the hold. Later, Falar, the dragon rider, he's just kind of like, according to our rules, like I can challenge you because it seems like something sketchy is going on and I don't like it. So Falar challenges Lord Fax to a duel and kills him. Lessa reveals herself happily and she's like, surprise, I'm alive and I'm the rightful heir to this place because I've been in the shadows sabotaging everything, just waiting for this man to die so I can now rule this hold. And then Falar is very impressed by her and he's like, I like your guts, So actually I think you could be more than just the ruler of this hold. You can be the ruler of all the holds slash be the dragon queen. So I'm going to take you to meet the queen dragon, so to see if she selects you to be the dragon queen. That's kind of where I left off. And then it seems like Lessa's very hesitant at first, but then she was like, oh, I never really thought about what would happen after this. Like, she just thought she was gonna take control of the hold, but it seems like she's coming to terms with the fact that her life is now meant for something more and bigger and more important, right? So that's kind of where I leave off. So that's a little summary of where I'm at. Now we're going to talk about my reactions. I hated Lord Fax. I thought he was evil. His pregnant wife Gemma was like struggling, and he's over there being like a greedy butt, and I really didn't like that. And I like how Flair was like worried about her. I was like, that's sweet. I kind of felt like Flair had a thing for Gemma. I don't know if he was just being like kind, but I feel like I could kind of sense that like there was something more there. But homegirl's dead, so you know, I don't know. I thought the way that Flair was describing Lessa was interesting, because he kept saying she was young, and I really want to know what the age difference is here, because it kind of like gave me weird vibes, to be honest with you. Being that he is the lead dragon rider and Lessa is most likely going to be the dragon queen, because I mean it seems like the book is about her. It's being set up for them to end up together, so I guess maybe he'll grow on me, but right now I think he's a little weird. Lessa I like so far. I love that she's just been sabotaging Lord Fax's hold in the shadows. I think that's very funny, and it takes a lot of patience, so shout out to her for being a petty queen. So looking ahead, my prediction is that the dragon queen is going to choose Lessa, so I'm really curious to see how that whole process of like the dragon selecting the rider is going to be like, because I read Fourth Wing, and in Fourth Wing basically the dragon selects you by not killing you. So I'm really curious to see if that's how it's going to be here too. Oh, the reason I skipped like one of the main things. So the reason why the search for this like strong independent woman to be the new dragon queen is even going about is because there is an imminent threat of something called threads, which are like, to my understanding, I'm not really sure, right? It's like these like threads of stars or like comets that come down and like destroy everything basically. So I think this planet is just under imminent doom basically from these threads, and the only way that these threads can be stopped is if a dragon has a rider and, you know, basically use its like dragon fire to like destroy the threads. So that's my understanding. Basically that's where I'm at. That's my little recap slash thoughts slash reactions to these first couple chapters. I'm very curious to see how this is going to play out. I am very immersed so far, and I definitely felt like I was playing a movie in my head, which I really like. So author's doing a great job of that so far. And yeah, if you guys are reading this book, please no spoilers, but if you have any comments about anything regarding either the first few chapters or how much you like the book as a whole, or just anything without spoilers yet, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed the little read with me section of this vlog. And that concludes my little Dragonflight recap slash summary slash read with me vlog. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and talk to you guys later. Bye.